Hi, Kristen, teacher.
Who here doesn't love birthdays? Nobody. Everybody loves birthdays. It gives you an excuse to celebrate yourself for a day. But let's be honest, that's not the real reason why everybody loves birthdays. The real reason is because of the cake. Today, I'm going to teach you how to bake a cake from a box. There are a few steps you'll have to take first before you get to eat and enjoy your cake. The first step is to make sure you have all the ingredients necessary to bake your cake. I would first look around in your kitchen, and if you don't have everything, then you'll need to make a quick run to the grocery store to make sure you have everything. You'll need a box of cake batter, and you can pick whichever kind you prefer. I just have vanilla cake here. You'll also need a 13 by 9 pan, a mixing bowl, a spoon, icing, 3 eggs, vegetable oil, water, and my sister's personal favorite ingredient is the sprinkles. Before you can start baking your cake, you'll also need to preheat your oven, which you'll find the temperature to preheat on the back of the box. This particular cake says to preheat your oven to 350 degrees, which I've already done. And then once your oven is heating up, that's when you'll want to go ahead and prepare your cake. Do I have anyone from the audience that would like to come and help me prepare the cake?
Me.
Okay.
I do.
Okay. So first, you'll want to take your bowl and go ahead and pour in your cake batter. And then go ahead and crack 3 eggs and put them in there. And here I'm filling up 1 1/4 cup of water to pour in there also. And while you're cracking the eggs, you also want to be careful and make sure you don't get any of the shells into the mix, because that would not be good. And then the last thing to mix in there is 1/3 cup of vegetable oil. Would you like to pour that and then put it into the bowl? Okay. Alright, and then now that you have everything poured in there, you'll want to go ahead and stir the bowl. Would you like to do that? Okay. Stir it until it's consistent and there's no chunks left in the cake batter. Okay, and then here, once you're done stirring and there's no chunks left in the cake batter, then you also might want some napkins handy. Once everything's mixed, then you'll want to get your pan and pour it into the pan and make sure it's even. And then as long as your oven is preheated to the right temperature, then all you have to do is stick the pan into the oven for 30 minutes. Once the timer goes off for 30 minutes, check to see if the cake is ready. And my mom taught me the best way to check is to get a toothpick and stick it into the pan, and if it comes out with no cake batter on it, then that means your cake is finished. And then take your cake out of the oven and let it cool off for about 5 minutes. And then you can get your icing and spread a layer of icing on top and then finish it off with sprinkles on the top. And then you have your cake. You're done. So hopefully today I've been successful to teaching you how to bake a cake from a box. And now you can celebrate your birthday the best way, with a cake. Does anyone have any questions?
What happens if the toothpick doesn't come out dry?
Okay, she asked me, what if when you check the cake, it's not ready when you use the toothpick? Well, then you'll just want to keep the cake in the oven and set your timer for 1 minute increments and just keep checking it with your toothpick until it is finally ready. And then just take it out and let it cool and top it off with whatever you want. Does anyone else have any questions?
Would it work better with a whisk?
Yeah, both of them work. You can use whatever you have in your kitchen. Does anyone else have any questions? No? Okay, well then thank you everyone for listening.
Why are we not clapping?
Woo!
Yeah! Good stuff!